Hello, welcome back to Slot Rods. Today we're going to look at the magnetic racing build I have here. This is for their dual small spectator curved stand set. So there's a twice the number of pieces. Due to the complexity and me having to do some painting, uh, this will basically just be a this is what it looks like deal. I'll see what I can about putting it together and all, but all these pieces are laser cut. Some I will paint while they're in the sheets. I got a new airbrush, so I'm looking to try that out. So a lot of this stuff will be painted individually and then glued together. So I'll stop and take videos along the way, and then we'll proceed like that. So here in the first picture, I have the superstructure for the stands. It's all painted in a metallic silver to give the impression of aluminum or steel. So after the painting had dried, then it's to glue all that together. Here's the next picture with all that glued together. You can see my first screw up. If you look at the second upright from the left, you can see how it didn't match up. I had to cut that because it was actually too wide. And that was because I didn't read the directions completely, and I used pieces on the framework that were opposite. So instead of just destroying the whole model, I had to do a little bit of work with an X-Acto knife to try and get that close so it would fit in. So always read the directions completely and don't be like me. But either way, I doctored a little bit. It'll come out okay, but it was not as good as it should have been. After this superstructure was done, it was a whole lot left. Uh, you had the green railings, the trim pieces at the top, and you had the seats. And I didn't want it to look to be just like a one color blob, so I did the seats there in gray. I did the footrest, the walkways in a light tan, and I matched that with the stairs going up. So there's a lot of little pieces with the stairs, but and I also glued the back of each seat to the floor behind it, so it would maintain the curve of the whole thing and keep those aesthetics looking well. Um, it was a pretty easy build, very easy, just a little bit time consuming, different paints, having to let it set and dry, uh, putting all the trim pieces on. They line up a lot better when you put it together correctly, unlike I did. Uh, but it's a great model. It'll look great on the track. I'll have some photos here to end with of it on the up against the track. Uh, and here it is out by the track. You can see the seats a little better in these photos. Really pleased with it. I'm going to have to buy some more of these, though. Like I said, it goes around nicely in the radius 1 curves with the edging. It butts up almost perfectly with the edging on. If you don't have the edging, it's probably not going to line up just as great, but it'll be pretty close. But with the edging strips in, it lines up fabulous. So if your track has that radius, it'll fit perfect for it. Otherwise, they have the straight stands. They look the same, they're just set straight. So I'm going to have to get some more of those and another set to go around this radius curve here. So another build done, and that will be it for this episode. So thanks for watching.